Welcome, this is an ultra quick hands-on with the new Nightscape mode that is now available on OnePlus 6 and OnePlus 6T devices, showing what you can expect from the new camera mode, which helps you take better pictures in low light conditions. So let's take a look and see the kind of results that you can expect from Nightscape. Firstly, you'll notice that Nightscape in its basic terms uses long exposure, then pieces the images together to create brighter shots. With a darkened image like this, it does make the difference. A whole extra level of scene detail gets unveiled. As you can see, it really helps you take a moody, dingy image and turns up the overall brightness and gets you a proper result. That said, in certain situations, not all of the changes are quite so drastic, they can be quite subtle too. Here, this building shot adds another faint layer of detail and tones down the lighting emitted from the streetlights for a more measured and controlled image that has extra details such as the signs, street itself, and the brickwork of the iconic Leeds City Market building. But Nightscape does also work indoors, like in this dark but cosy pub, where the brass and tile work comes to life with that little bit extra detail thanks to the extra exposure time and advanced Hdr processing that Nightscape helps bring to the OnePlus camera app. Whilst it is a lot brighter and more inviting, you do get an overall warmer result, and it does look a little softer with the finer details. It isn't always so great either, especially with moving objects, plus you'll need a steady hand if only for a second or so, otherwise you'll end up with blurry pedestrians like in this image, which is also how you can tell the two images apart. It sometimes doesn't work so perfectly and showcases why you might need to experiment to work out when best to use Nightscape or not to use it at all. I personally prefer the normal camera image of this alley in that regard, as the lighting has been handled so much better than it does in Nightscape. Playing to Nightscape's strength is important, like with detailed but slightly darkened subjects. Take this statue for instance. It wasn't a terrible image by any stretch, but Nightscape helps bring out that little more life and some more finer details from the shadows, with even the clouds in the darkened sky appearing that little bit more visible. Using that playing to Nightscape's strengths ethos, you can see from these bicycles that using the camera feature uncovers that extra layer of detail and then in turn improves the overall quality. You can see that even in the fringes of the image that there's increased detail being uncovered too, like the mannequin and the shop shelves for example. So overall, this has been a short taster of what you can achieve with this new camera mode. It would be great to get your thoughts on Nightscape. Have you been able to try the new camera feature on your OnePlus 6? Or have you managed to get hold of the OnePlus 6T to play with this new feature? Let us know in the comments section down below this video. As for our verdict, well, it does need a little bit of some practice to work out when best to use Nightscape, as it sometimes doesn't add a great deal to your photos. That said, it's quick, easy to master, and the results can be pretty impressive given the right setting. If you'd like to see the raw images behind this test, then visit the full test link in the description and subscribe to see more Android and Google related news. This is Damien saying thanks again for watching, and I will speak to you later.